Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia, the OVA number 2, Training of the Dead. Just so you know where am I, into all of my binge watching of My Hero Academia. I watched all of the season 1, I watched all of the season 2, I watched the OVA Save Your Rescue Training that normally I should have watched, at the end of the season 1. But I knew that we had some OVAs and also some movies only when I was discovering already the season 2, so I preferred, to wait for the end of the season 2. So, season 1, season 2, I watched the OVA Save Rescue Training. Right now I'm gonna watch the OVA Training of the Dead, and just after it I'm gonna watch the movie 2 Heroes, with also the special which is going with it, about All Might Rising or something like that. One of you guys told me to be careful because this OVA Training of the Dead and also the special coming with the movie about All Might Rising might contain spoilers, about the season 3, or at least details that I'm not gonna understand just like that because it's stuff happening during the season 3. So you know me, I hate spoilers, so I'm just gonna try my best to just be with the story for this OVA Training of the Dead and also for the movie, to be with the story that they want to tell me during the video, but to not try to analyze it too much or to make theories about details like that, things which are not about the story that they want to tell into this particular video, into this OVA, into this movie. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be with the story, I'm gonna be with the characters, but I'm not gonna wonder a lot about details, maybe clues, maybe stuff, questions that I could have about stuff that I don't understand and all. I'm not gonna interrogate myself a lot about that kind of stuff. Something that I normally do a lot, and you know it if you are there since the beginning of my binge watching, and also if you are there for other shows and movies, you know that I love to do that normally. But right there, thanks to one of you guys who warned me about maybe that little issue that I'm gonna have watching this OVA and the movie and the special coming with it, I decided to do stuff like that. So yes, I already watched the OVA Save Rescue Training, and that was such a good one because, watching it after discovering the season 2, it was cool to go back during that period of time, after the first attack, from the villains against our students, to see how much they evolved since then, to see how they were so innocent, so pure, and the fact that yes, all of them evolved a lot, except for Bakugo. I had the impression that the Bakugo that I saw during this OVA, it was almost the same, who fought with Deku against All Might at the end of the season 2. And because of that, I understood a little more what All Might said, about the fact that for now, Bakugo, it's a little a waste, the fact that he's not trying to evolve, to change his way of seeing stuff. It's like that, it's Bakugo, but yes, for the season 3, I hope that we're gonna see him changing, we're gonna see more of him, deeper things also with him. I really think that it could be great. A little like we had with Todoroki during the season 2, it would be cool. We'll see. I'm not gonna see that right now because I'm gonna watch this OVA. I don't know what it's gonna be, the story that it's gonna tell, because for the first OVA that I watched, I knew that it was something which happened after the season 1, but for this one, I don't know, maybe the camping that our guys are supposed to take, Training of the Dead. Maybe it's that, because that camping, it was supposed to be like a training camp. Maybe it can be that? We'll see, and I'm gonna see that right now Again, remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have all of these videos about My Hero Academia in advance with 2 weeks of advance, 4 episodes of advance. If you can be interested by this advantage to have also extended our 4 action parts for these videos, you know, you have my Patreon for that. It's the best way to support me if you want and if you can. It can be truly useful and appreciated because I'm a little reactor right now on YouTube, but also on my Patreon. And all of these last days, weeks, months have been rough, I think, for everyone, including me. So if you guys, you can, you know, you can follow me on my Patreon and have all of these advantages. Okay, so let's go for this OVA. A special about soup? Huh? You have a little brother and a little sister! You were? I understand even more your character now. Really? Oh, I love to know all of that about you, but you had a rough life. Huh? Did she like you? Huh? For sure, but she seems nice. I'm glad for both of you. Both of you made friends. It's an episode about Sue, you know that I love her. Okay. Just after the internships, okay? Sue friend, the one who is hiding. Kashiko. You know that I have issues with names. You seem sweet. You don't seem sweet at all. Hello. Ugh. You're a little the same, both of you. Yep. That's not so nice, not just because of her look. You look nice, but you look like someone who is not supposed to be into that anime. You know his face. Alright. Oh, your costume is interesting. Like always, to run or to fight, it's always the 2 options that they are giving them. Cool! Ooh, good one also. Good. For sure the 4 of you are together. They can do that. The best thing might be to hide in fact for you and to wait for a fight. Do they have the same plan, all of them? Bakugo. Die! 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 All of you! And Forjo is trying to do that all by himself. Because they know you! You look like a psychopath. Ida, in front of you? That was a good trap. He's good, yes, but he's not a good leader. He's a good soldier. What's your queen? Huh? He can launch missiles? I mean, they said missiles, I just repeated it. It's more missiles, I think. Oh, you have a strong power, you know, for such a sweet character. Whoa! Good job, Mom. Bakugo. What's that? Huh? What is it? Troublesome quick? What is it? One that you don't know yet? It's transforming everyone in zombies? Huh? But even his own team. Oh, that can be really dangerous. How can you reverse the thing? Oh no, no. Ida! Ah, okay, you can be transformed. To block them all. Ah, but it's not enough. No, 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 no. Koda. He's a pervert even as a zombie. So, against your friend. No? Really? I was gonna say careful. Now you're intervening? Oh, I'm glad for some seconds I was like, that's it, they're gonna think All Might can have this appearance, but no, 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 no. Oh. I prefer that. Really, for some seconds I was like, fuck. With Mineta? Now he can. Now he's okay with that. All of them? Come on, come on, come on. Oof! Well, they... Oh no, wait! You're all out. Are you just friends? Really? You know, I have the impression to see subtitles into all of that. Just in case, I checked, no, I don't see. That was a cool OVA. You know, I have the impression that I know so much more about Sue now, and you know that I truly appreciate the girl, and since a long time, since in fact they began, you know, to go at this place at the end of the season 1, the place where we had the attack, when they went into it, the fact that she understood, you know, so easily, so quickly, that maybe there is something between Midoriya and All Might, I was like, girl, you're really clever. And after that, she was acting so nice, so cleverly, so like she was strong, she was brave, she was clever and all. So I was like, cool, this girl is really cool, I appreciate her. And during the entire season 2, she just confirmed my impressions about her. And during the special episode, you know, about the internships, when we spent more time with her, I was even happier, you know, to know more about her, to spend time with her. So you know that I truly appreciate the girl. So right there, to learn more about her life during this episode, that was cool. Her family is really sweet. The fact that she had to take care of siblings, it's explaining a lot, you know, about her character, about the fact that she's taking care of other people without really saying it, but she's doing it no matter what. The fact that she's mature, you know, in comparison of the other students of her age, she's really acting not like an adult, but she's not impulsive, she's not... things like that, you know, that teenager can be. She doesn't have that kind of attitude. So that can explain it. The fact that she didn't have a lot of friends, it made me sad. So that's why after that I was really glad that in fact she had one, that girl. Even if that girl was really awkward and all, like, I don't care at all, at least you had one friend. The fact that right there they met again, they shared all of that training together, that was cool. I'm wondering, you know, about the subtitles that they put into this episode, I mean this OVA. Am I the only one who saw subtitles into it? All of that thing about the fact that this girl, she was paralyzing her with her eyes, the fact that she was keeping an eye on her for so long and all, she was acting so awkward with Tsu, and Tsu, she was really like, do you want to be friends? Like, that moment already sounded like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Like someone who had a crush on her, and finally Tsu, she was like, okay, I saw it, like, do you want to go out together or something like that? And when they were reunited, okay, it was more like they were friends and only that, but at the end, that scene with these two hugging each other, the fact that they want to meet each other again, the fact that they are sending so many messages to each other during all of this time and all, like, they are giving me really girlfriends vibes more than friends vibes. Again, that's not what the story told. The story into this episode, it was about their friendship, they are really best friends, they were really awkward, you know, both of them, and they didn't have any friend, both of them, so they became best friends like that together, and they are really close, and that's why, you know, they are keeping in touch with each other, they are so glad to see each other again. That's why at the end it's sounding like that and all. It's what the story is saying, what this episode is saying, but you know, when you are watching some shows and animes which can't really talk about LGBTQ IA+ stories, relationships, you can see subtitles like that into some relationships which are described on screen, because these shows and animes, they can't talk about relationships like that, so they are putting subtitles behind some strong friendships like that between characters. Do you understand what I mean? Into some old shows, for example, we had a lot of friendships which were really like that, you know, really strong. And when you are rewatching these shows again, you can see so obviously that these writers, they wanted to say that these characters, they were together, in fact they were gays, but they couldn't say it during that period of time, so they put that, you know, on a strong, beautiful friendship. And right now, in nowadays, some shows, some animes, some stuff which are for children are making the same, in fact, because, you know, they can't say it out loud, something which is bad, in my opinion, and they should do whatever they want to write. But sometimes, still now, writers are making that decision. So right there, I had this impression. Maybe it's totally wrong, but I had this impression. No matter what, I'm glad that into her life too, she has a strong and beautiful relationship like that, friendship like that. Maybe it's more, maybe not. At least she has someone like that into her life, and I'm glad for her. Because, you know, she had a really lonely life before that, without any friends, taking care of her siblings. It's cool for her. All of that training, you know, that survival training, how everyone reacted, like, is it really a surprise how Bakugo reacted? Do I really need to talk about it? No. All of that quirk, you know, about transforming people into deaths, that was an interesting one, you know. I didn't imagine that it could be possible to have something about deaths into this universe. Right there, it's not really death, but I think that you understood what I meant by that. So why not, you know, it was a good mix of moods that was cool. How Deku and Todoroki, they dealt with the situation, that was cool. All Might, when All Might appeared, you know, and he transformed himself like that in front of these students, I was like, no, that you, All Might, like, you can be that guy, like, that you can change your appearance, that it's your real appearance, that something is going on. So the fact that they couldn't believe it and they thought that it was already one of the dead, I was like, oh, we're so lucky. And you know, during that moment, I was shocked that they could understand that about All Might, and I was also shocked by the fact that the writers would put that big reveal for these students during an OVA, you know. I was like, really, it's weird. So after that, the fact that they didn't believe it, I was like, okay, that's why, you know, because they can't understand that right now. It's not possible during an OVA, it's not possible. Maybe during the movie that I was supposed to watch right now, like just after watching this OVA, but you didn't see it. During the time that I watched this OVA, so many things happened, you know. I was interrupted, I think, at least 4 or 5 times. During the editing of this video, I'm gonna make things work, you know, so you guys, you're not gonna see that I was that much interrupted, but just know that I was interrupted that much, and clearly for the movie, you know, I want to enjoy it and I don't want to be interrupted that much during the movie, so I'm gonna keep it for tomorrow when I was supposed to watch it just right now, but I want to enjoy it really fully without being disturbed that much, without also being scared of being disturbed, so that's it. I'm gonna keep it for tomorrow and that's all. But see, that's things that you can know only if you're watching my intros and my reviews, because with the magic, you know, that I can do with the editing, people are not gonna see with only the reaction part that I was interrupted that much, and only you guys who are watching this review can know it and can understand how annoying it was and annoyed I am a little, you know, during this review. Like, I talked about what happened during this OVA, but clearly, except for the relationship between Sue and her girl, and about the fact that that reveal about All Might didn't happen and it's great, I have trouble to talk about really other stuff than that. What we learned about Sue also was interesting, but yes, for all of the rest of the guys, for Mineta, who is a pervert even as the dead, for Bakugo, who is like that even as a dead, well, I don't have a lot else to say. If not, that these 4 students were interesting, so I hope that in the future we're gonna see them again. You know, we had already other students that we met during the festival even if they were from that school. So to have these 4 students, you know, now coming from another school, it's interesting. So I hope that we're gonna see these characters again at some point. Maybe if we have a big fight against villains, like we're gonna need a lot of allies and maybe we can call them, you know? Maybe. Okay, so I'm not gonna watch the movie right now. I think that you understood that, but for you, it's not gonna change anything. You're gonna have a reaction video about it, and also for the special into the same video, you're gonna have this. On the next video, you'll see on my Patreon or on YouTube. Remember that if you're watching this video on YouTube, you can already have my reactions and my thoughts about the 4 next videos, meaning the movie and the special, and already the 3 first episodes of the season 3, if you can be interested by that. Okay, it's all for you and for me for this video, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.